That's a joke. I mean, that's also one of.
Don't lie.
That's
I
also
know.
no. That's also one of the big pluses. Ashok is the main reason actually.
Now in the
Honestly.
next interview, she's gonna say that was a joke. And then you start with it. Big fan of Vijay Sethupathi, and we like to see his interviews and his mind space is very interesting. He was already an inspiration for people like me, like newcomers.
So then we end up getting married, and I've always wanted to take things forward with him, but
Okay, wait.
that's the trailer.
Okay. Just keeping it checked.
She's insecure. She's
Mysterious like that.
there is no mystery. He always is embarrassing himself and everybody.
Excuse me.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Hindu Cinema. So today we have two special guests. They are the lead cast from the upcoming film Oh My Kadavule, which is releasing on Feb 14th, Valentine's Day. Ashok Selvan, the film's hero, and Ritika Singh,
Hi.
film's heroine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So how are you guys doing?
Superb.
Doing good.
Doing good. A long day. You guys have been promoting so many stuff.
Yeah. So, again I'm gonna promote in brackets, but the film was promoted extremely well.
Right.
So we just want more people to watch it. So we're just trying to reach out to more people. So
Right.
promotion is going on full swing.
Right, but why did you make Oh My Kadavule? So what's the core idea behind it? How did it come about? And you guys go back long, right? Ashwat Marimutu and yourself. So what's your connection?
So we made short films 7 years back, and one of them won Best Film Award and Best Actor Award in this short film show.
Okay.
So that's when this whole trust came about.
Right.
Not because of the awards.
Right.
It's because how we worked and I saw the output, and we are friends basically.
Right.
And that's how the trust came, and we just wanted to build on it when it was an unwritten agreement that we're going to make a film someday.
Right. Okay.
So as time went on and Ashwath came to me with this idea. I mean, Oh My Kadavule, I've been there from day one when the idea was incepted. So Ashwath came to me and said, I have this idea, and we were just discussing. But not until 2017 or 18, my sister heard the line from Ashwath.
Right.
So my sister was involved in digital marketing of Tamil films like Mersal, OK Company, all big films.
Okay.
So she heard the idea, and she was the first one to find the spark in it. Right. And that's when she said, let's do it.
Right.
And I asked my sister, what do you mean? She said, let's produce it.
Right.
I said, it's not that easy. I've been in the industry for quite some time. We were discussing on producing, but once we were so confident, that's when I got a little scared. Like, this industry is filled with sharks. It's not that easy to make it.
Right.
And we don't come from an affluent family or a family with a cinema background. So there's nobody to hold us back if we fall down. So I told her, let's just take some time and think about it. But she was very confident, and I was confident on Ashwath. I've always been confident on him. So we made the decision to make it. And that's when we started working on the script. We were grooming the script. Ashwath was writing many drafts, and we were discussing as a team. And we have a creative producer called Nova, who's damn good. So we were all discussing and thinking how to shape this. And that's when Delhi Babu sir came on board. Once the script got a shape, we approached him. We approached many investors before that, but Delhi Babu sir really liked the idea. Right. And that's when the whole thing started.
Right. Okay. Ritika, you said recently that you signed on the film just because you'd get a chance to wear the Christian bridal dress. Like, wow.
That's a joke. I mean, that's also one of.
Don't lie.
That's
I
also
know.
no. That's also one of the big pluses.
Okay.
But mainly, it's the fact that it's a romantic comedy. I have always wanted to do a film where I get to be a little normal. Right. All my other movies have been a little, extra or like overpowering or like, This is more like normal. You find girls like that around. It's a very girl next door kind of a character. So that was one. Second was the fact that it's a romantic film predominantly. Right. So I was very interested to do that. And the whole cast and crew. Then I heard Vijay Sethupathi is also playing a very integral part in the film. I think then I was sold.
That's it.
I was like, yeah.
Not for me.
Ashok is...
I'm already feeling distant.
No. Ashok is the main reason actually.
Now in the next interview, she's going to say that was a joke. And then you start with it.
Right. No, but Vijay Sethupathi, obviously, big name.
Of course.
Because also I've worked with him in Anuvankatalai, so I wanted to associate with him one more time. So I thought, let's do it.
Right. But your association with Vijay goes back 8 years. Sudukavam, right?
Yeah.
That was also your debut.
Yeah.
So what's the relationship like between the two of you? Is that So, this is something that I've always wanted to ask, like something funny that you'd recall from Sudhukavam sets. How was he like then? We know all about him now.
Interesting question.
Yeah. We know all about him now, the
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
But then, what was he like?
He was also a little new and raw at that time. He's more mature and more calm now, composed now.
Okay.
But he was also in the space of new and what to do next. And it was my first film,
Right.
so I was nervous AF. So I was just roaming around and trying to find production guy to drink tea. I don't know where to go. I asked him for tea, and he thought I was one of the atmosphere guys. He didn't bring it. So I was struggling in those things. First film. My interaction with him was that's when Pizza and Nadula Konjam also released later, I think.
No, Nadul Kunjam had come out by then. Yeah.
I'm not sure during the shooting Nadula Konjam released.
Right. Yes.
Even threw a party for it.
Right.
So he was new, but he was already an inspiration for people like me, like newcomers, like a nobody can become a somebody. He was already that because Pizza was a big film, like in terms of small dreams becoming true, right? So he was already an inspiration. So I used to go talk to him as much as possible and try to learn as much as possible. And he's always been this person of warmth and love. One thing that hasn't changed or that has only amplified is that he always gives out love. Love and warmth. So even then he used to call up people who he was working with and say, there is this guy and he's damn good, he's doing well, audition him and take him for a role, something. He was pushing me for Idhar Ke Taane.
Right, okay.
At that time.
Okay.
And we were only shooting for 10 days, I think. 10 days was over. He saw something in me in those few days and he called and said, nobody was fixed for that role then.
Right.
Audition this guy, do it. I went and auditioned and I didn't get it.
Right.
But he did that. So even at that time, he was very different from the others, I felt. Because nobody was willing to help me in any way in this industry. I mean, it wasn't personal. Everybody are like that. But he was different even back then.
Right.
So something that hasn't changed in him is this reciprocation of love, maybe, or giving of love. Okay. Even for this film, I went and asked, there is this role I'm producing. I'm not asking for anything else, but the role requires you. He said, I'll do it. Why are you asking what role is this and what story? He didn't even ask what it is and then say, I'll do it. He said, I'll do it. What is it? Okay. You want it, I'll do it.
But why him? As in, why does he get to play God? Like, why would Vijay Sethupathi fit the God role then?
I didn't say it's God. You're saying it. It could be anything. Okay. I'm not saying God. But all I'm saying is the role required somebody who the audience would love to listen to first. I mean, I'm a fan. She is. My whole team is a big fan of Vijay Sethupathi. And we like to see his interviews and his mind space is very interesting. His way of looking at things and answering to questions. So we wanted somebody who can project warmth and somebody who can... he has that aura. Simply put, he has that aura.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Tell us about your characters. Now, maybe I'll base my question from this. The Kadaipoma song.
Yeah.
So you guys go through a journey throughout the film.
Yeah.
That song itself is about a road trip that you guys take. So how did that song come about? Like, what was the idea behind it? What's the journey your characters take throughout the film? A little bit about it.
Sure. You want to go first?
No, you go first.
I think I've been talking a lot, so it's okay. Kadaipoma is a very beautiful song. Leaving that aside, it comes in a very important part, time in the film.
Okay.
It is that time when both the characters are struggling to communicate with each other. They want to talk so much, but they couldn't. So that song is about that. The feeling inside what we have, but trying hard to express it, but couldn't. That is that song. I don't want to reveal more.
Right.
I think it's the second song Leon had made. Hayo Hayo was the first, and Friendship was the second. It's the third. It was a very beautiful number when we heard it for the first time. We were very happy with it, and we were thinking this is the flagship song of the album, and that's how it came about. And my character is called Arjun, and he is somebody who's got a lot of dreams but fails to express it to people. He's from middle class family. Even if he wants to become something, he has to fit into the norms of his parents' wishes, and you know, right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is somebody who tries hard to express but can't. But he's still happy in life, and he has the best friends, Ritika and Shara and me, three best friends growing up together. And then when the girl pops up a question like, "Can we get married?" That's when the whole film starts.
Right. Okay.
What if your best friend, who you have grown up all your life, who knows everything about you, everything and everything about you, and she asks, "Can we get married?" and what happens is the story.
Okay.
So that's about it. Nicely
Your
put, no?
character? Oh, nicely put.
Yeah, very nicely put. My character's name is Anu, and like he said, we are best friends. Chinna Vaisler, we're the bestest friends, and she has always had these feelings towards Arjun ever since she was young, and she's always known. But he like never realized, and suddenly one day he goes, "I cannot marry somebody I don't know."
Right.
So I say, "Then you have me.
Right.
You've known me all your life. Why don't we get married?" And then he doesn't have a reason to say no to me. So then we end up getting married, and I've always wanted to take things forward with him, but
Okay, wait.
that's the trailer.
Okay. Just keeping it checked.
But you know, you've seen it, right? He doesn't reciprocate really well. And then that's where the insecurities begin. She is definitely insecure.
Right.
She's very uncertain of what this guy is going to do.
Right.
She's insecure. She's
Mysterious like that.
there is no mystery. He's like an idiot in the film. There is no mystery about him. Character, yeah. Not in real life. In real life, he's very mysterious, I must say. Quite a Scorpio. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every conversation with her will lead to sun signs.
I see. Okay.
Warning, you know.
Okay.
Anything you talk, it will lead to.
when is your birthday?
The see? Already done. When's your birthday?
13 August.
What is that?
That's a Leo.
Leo. Yeah. Leos and Saggies get along really well.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I said, she's a very normal girl. So I enjoyed playing a character that's more relatable. Like it's a very relatable character. I'm sure so many women will relate to Anu when they see her on screen.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
I had a lot of fun playing it.
Okay. So her character is insecure, and she also gets to slap you. And she's
All
tough
the
as nails.
time.
She's tough as nails. So what was she pretending with the slap, or was she like
No.
going hard?
Few were original, few were. She tried not to, but
Okay.
I mean, that was the whole.
I think twice, once or twice.
Once, twice.
Yeah.
No retakes for that.
We had.
You had retakes.
But not many, hardly any.
Hardly any.
Yeah.
Hurt, huh?
It's okay. It was in the mood and the character.
I see.
That's how I say it. But yeah, I'm crying inside.
Okay. Okay. So this concept of a rom-com. So Tamil cinema has not seen a rom-com in some time. So this is like a breath of fresh air to have such a subject coming right now. But we also have this unhealthy practice of following a pattern. Like if a horror film comes, it clicks.
It's called the trend.
It's called the trend.
Yeah.
Are you afraid that it will create a rom-com trend if this film is
No, I'm
successful?
hoping it would.
Why?
Because I'm bored of horror and thrillers.
I see. Okay.
So, rom-com right now looks like a very risky thing for producers, right?
Okay.
So, if it creates a pattern, again, it will get broken. But I'm only hoping more versatile films come. Because, see, what you think is a pattern, you start a project thinking this is the pattern.
Right.
By the time you finish, it will be 1.5 years, 1 year from it. The trend would have changed.
Right.
I'm not saying genre-wise, I'm saying story-wise and everything. So I don't believe in following a pattern or a trend.
Okay.
Maybe the films which always work is a good script.
Okay.
If that becomes a trend, it'll be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
More than a genre-wise.
But why do you suppose rom-coms didn't click for a long time in our industry? As in, what were the problems?
See, I don't want to say it, but personally, I think it takes a lot more than a horror or a thriller film doing a rom-com.
Okay.
Because if it fails hard.
Right.
There is no see, for a rom-com, music has to work. The lead actors, they have to work. A lot of moments should be there. Moments can't be created making it plastic. There has to be real moments. There has to be a good emotional curve to all the characters. I somehow think it's hard to make than a horror or a thriller genre, because I've done both.
Right.
And this was more hard because I've also been from the first day. So I saw how the script changed. and it requires a lot more, I think.
Right.
It could be wrong, but from what I've seen, I think it requires a lot more.
Right. Now, you guys both get to work on your comedy part of it in this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't plan it.
Okay.
The best part about working with him and the whole team was that we didn't plan our scenes.
Right.
We didn't know what we were going to do. We only had a workshop which was only based on like getting to know each other,
Right.
having a few trust building exercises where I can have my trust in him and he can have his trust in me.
Right.
And then we were just flowing. And the best part is this film is not all scenes.
Right, okay.
Scene 1, scene 1A, scene 1B. It's moments. Those awkward silences that we have in our real life situations is on screen, and I've hardly ever seen that representation in movies, the realistic one.
Right.
And that is what I was looking forward to shooting while I was meeting Ashwat, the director.
Right. Okay.
And that came along really well.
So, any fun moments from the set that you could perhaps recollect?
Every day was fun.
Yeah,
I feel.
it was
Something
fun.
that he did, something embarrassing for him, for you.
He always is embarrassing himself and everybody.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's true. Accept
Kinda
it.
true.
Yeah. And so am I. Honestly, so am I. I'm quite. It's okay. We can say it.
Go on. Yes.
She's so calm and composed in the set. She's so normal. Not everything else that is there. But she's got that energy, which made a lot of difference to the movie.
Right.
Like
Okay.
that energy was nice. Like we were all sinking in, and it was nice. Ashwat, her, me to a bit. We were all in the happy thing. The film. All I can think when I think of this film making is happiness.
Yeah.
Like,
I never once felt tired.
Okay.
Yeah, I was never tired. Even after working for 24 hours, I did want to sleep, but I was not like stressed ki, oh my god, main kahan? Not once.
Right.
I felt like I was on a holiday working with my favorite people every day, getting to meet them, and I actually miss shooting.
Right.
I want to go back on set and shoot again with these people. That's how much I loved it.
So, what is it feeling like now that you're not going to get back on the set anymore?
So
no,
there's this there's this thing
She'll
I
break
have in
down.
my head. I don't want to watch the film because I feel like if I watch the film, Oh My Kadavule will be over for me. That's the end. That's the full stop. Like Oh My Kadavule, full stop. I don't want that full stop to come.
Okay.
So I'm trying to stall as much as possible. I don't want to watch it right now. I'm thinking maybe 12th I'll watch it or 14th I'll watch it. But I don't want it to end for me.
Okay.
That's the feeling I have right now.
all of us have that feeling.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a sense of ownership in all of us because we involved everybody into the script.
I want to
Because
say something.
yeah, please.
You finish off?
No, you go on.
No, this is the best part about him and his sister and everybody who's the main creator of the film. They've kept all of us involved. Like, unke taraf se they've sent us messages saying, oh, this is happening, this is what is happening, now we're editing, now the music is happening. No one does that.
Right.
People don't do that. And in the poster also, they've written my name. Like, it's like Ashok Selvan and Ritika Singh, Oh My Kadavule. They never do that. It's always the actor's name
Right.
on the main poster, right? So I genuinely, I called Abhinay and I said, that's very nice of you guys, the fact that you put my name up there.
Right.
I know I'm in the poster, but still they don't put the actress's name mostly, I've noticed.
Right.
So that's the kind of people that these guys are. And that is why I feel like it's my film. I genuinely want it to do well. I'm going to go to a temple and pray also.
Right.
Like I'll go to those limits to get this film to do well.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, I want to add to it. So, I've been working in films, and there is this joy in the process of filmmaking.
Okay.
There is a joy in the output. When the film succeeds, there is happiness, everything. But there is happiness in the process of making a film.
Right.
So, I wanted to enjoy it in other films, I couldn't. So, that's when I'm one of the producers, me and my sister, Happy High Pictures.
Yeah.
So, I could do certain things in the banner where we attended a workshop.
Right.
For that matter, acting workshop we went.
So that happened.
Yeah. Because we are best friends in the film. I can't meet her first day on the set and say, hi Ritika, I'm Ashok, can we be best friends? Or can we be friends?
Right.
So that ice should be broken. So we did the workshop and we found out a lot of things about the character. We worked on the character. We didn't rehearse for the scenes.
Right.
We never did that because scenes were left for spontaneity.
Right.
That was the approach. I'm not saying that's the approach for every film. For this film, that's the approach. Where we knew the characters really well and the scene we were just doing it.
Right.
Sometimes some magic happens. When there's one of the scenes where we're just awkwardly standing and she came for the hug, which I didn't expect because I didn't know it was coming.
Right.
Yeah.
So I genuinely reacted and that's so beautiful on screen.
Right.
So that spontaneity was really, that's the magic.
Right.
So that worked. So, and there are other things like involving everybody and everybody has read the script. So that's I wanted to do it in other films, but
Right.
not many people are open to it.
Right.
So this film I could, and I'm really happy about it.
So of course, so when you do such a character, then it's a breath of fresh air. I wanted to ask you about the kind of roles that Tamil cinema offers you. You're also doing boxer,
Yeah.
which is again something that puts you in sort of an action mode.
So I am not the boxer in the film. I don't know if the film is happening anymore or not because I feel like there is some problem.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I don't play the boxer in the film.
Right. Okay.
I was very particular that I don't want to play a boxer in that film again.
Right.
I want to play something else because I've done Ritikas thrice. I mean, once was Tamil, one was Hindi, one was Telugu.
Right.
I've had too much action. I still want to do action though.
Right.
But like with guns and cars and
Tom
bikes
Cruise
and kind of like that.
Okay.
I'm still
Outside the
open
ring.
to. Outside the ring, yeah.
Right.
That I'm still open to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you suppose the stereotype exists when producers approach you with certain roles?
Yeah.
Do they have an image?
They
of
do.
you? They do.
So this is why I'm repeating myself saying I love them because these people went to the extent of watching my interviews and watching how I talk when I'm not muddy,
Right.
when I'm not in the ring,
Right.
that I have potential in me. I think they saw a lot of my videos. They saw my college interactions and dancing videos and stuff just to understand what kind of a person I am.
Okay.
That shows how much they wanted, like how badly they wanted to cast the right people in the film because that is really important. If the casting fails, then the whole film fails because it's a romantic comedy.
Right.
There has to be this chemistry between two people that just effortlessly flows.
Right.
And I'm so glad that they put me in this film because I feel like when I met Ashok, I felt like I've known him since forever. Like the first day I didn't feel like, hello sir, how are you? I'm good.
Okay.
Nothing.
There's
I
no
was just
awkwardness.
very
Right.
I was. He was wearing this blue T-shirt, blue pants, and full beard, this big,
I see.
and he's standing outside my car and goes. And I was like, okay, I did not recognize him. I didn't know who he was.
You thought some beggar
So I
came
thought
and
some fan or someone.
I'm glad you
come to
didn't take some
picture.
change and you.
I was like,
Right.
hi. And then I met him and then I realized how similar we actually are. So this is what I love about them, that the fact that they did so much research to cast the right person. They didn't just go for an easily available option saying, this girl is doing a lot of chill out characters, let's cast her. They went for someone like me,
Right.
who's actually done a very hardcore boxing film, a very different character, who's played a rowdy on screen, and then they cast me as Anu. So that says a lot about these guys.
You too, you've been choosing different roles right now. So we recently saw your avatar as in the film Marakkar.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. So you play the antagonist in the film,
Yeah,
I
I play
guess.
the villain.
And you're also doing this Telugu film where you're playing this chef.
Fat
and
chef,
you have to, you have to put on weight and everything. So from the time you started to now, have you kind of like fine-tuned your choice of films and the way that you need to shape your career? Has there been any change in thought and everything?
Not much.
Okay.
Maybe a little extent. I've always wanted to do something that pushes me or
Right.
that really makes you wake up excitedly in the morning.
Right.
Like
Right.
I want to do something different, not different, something which is interesting and excites you personally. I'm excited about all these characters.
Right. Right.
Achyudan, the Malayalam film or the Telugu film.
Right.
And also, maybe I set that image in the beginning, maybe Sudukam and Villa and Tegidi, all three different films.
Right.
People approach me for like these scripts
That
and
kind of roles,
looks.
Yeah.
I keep telling them, is the look required or just asking me because I'm
Right.
changing my look in every film?
Right.
Are you asking for that? But they genuinely think that I should, and that's how it happens.
Right.
But from my side, I've always wanted to do. See, I love cinema. I love my work. I really love my job.
Right.
So I want people to push me also in a way that I shouldn't be. I don't want to be comfortable doing it. Like it should push me. It should test me.
Okay.
So I want to do more like that. So I'm always searching for something like that.